Good morning students. Coming back in previous class we have seen many problems. Now we will see some more problems under Coulomb's law. Consider a point charge Q1 is equal to 300 microcoulomb is located at 1, minus 1, minus 3 meter and it experiences a force F 8ax minus 8ay plus 4az Newton due to the point charge Q2 at 3, minus 3, minus 2 meter. Determine Q2. So in the previous problems whatever we have seen, it is they had given 2 point charges and we have identified the force. Whereas in this problem they had given 1 point charge and 1 force equation. We need to identify the charge Q2. So consider charge Q1 and Q2. What is the value of Q1 given? 300 microcoulomb. Q2 we need to identify. Where the force is getting experienced? A force F 8ax minus 8ay plus 4az due to point charge Q2. So because of this point charge Q2, one force is getting exerted at point Q1. So this is going to be my effect and it is going to be my cause. So I can write it as F21 is equal to Q1 into Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon R21 square into AR21 vector. F21 it is already given 8ax minus 8ay plus 4az. The value of Q1 is also known. 4 pi epsilon is known. R21 we need to identify. R21 is nothing but R1 minus R2. R1 is AX vector minus AY vector minus 3AZ vector. R2 is 3AX vector minus 3AY vector minus 2AZ vector. So we can identify the magnitude of R21 and the vector of R21. After identifying, we need to substitute here to identify the value of Q2. So after solving we will get Q2 is equal to 40 microcoulomb. Now coming back to the next problem. Two small identical spheres have charges 2 nanocoulomb and minus 0.5 nanocoulomb respectively. When they are placed 0.4 meter apart, what is the force between them? So we have two charges 2 nanocoulomb and minus 0.5 nanocoulomb. When they are separated to a distance of 0.4 meter, what is the force exerted between them? And if they are brought in contact and separated by 0.04 meter, what is the force exerted between them? That we need to identify. So first subdivision is when they are placed 0.4 meter apart, what is the force? So two charges, Q1 is 2 nanocoulomb and Q2 is 0.5 nanocoulomb. When they are separated with a distance of 0.4 meter, what is the force? So as usual, using Coulomb's law, F is equal to Q1 into Q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon R square AR vector. Q1 value is 2 nanocoulomb, that is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Q2 is 0.5 nanocoulomb, it is minus 0.5 nanocoulomb. In the diagram also you should represent as minus 0.5 divided by 4 pi. Epsilon value is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12. Epsilon r is 1. The distance between your source and effect is 0.4. So 0.4 square into the direction is, since it is placed on your y-axis, you can write it as AY vector. Or simply you can without this AY also you can consider. So F is equal to 0.05625 micronewton. What is your case 2? Your case 2 is what is the force if they are brought in contact and separated by 0.04 meter, what is the force between them? So when two charges are brought in contact, when both the charges are brought in contact, the total charges is 2 nanocoulomb minus 0.5 nanocoulomb, which is equal to 2.5 nanocoulomb. And when the charges again separated, both the charges are equally distributed. So we can get Q1 and Q2 are 2.5 divided by 2, which is equal to 1.25 nanocoulomb. And when they are separated by again 0.4 meter, what is the force exerted? So in the place F 1.25 into 10 to the power of 9, because when both the charges are brought in contact and separated, the charges at point A and B is going to be half of this 2.5 nanocoulomb. So 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 9 into 1.25 into 10 to the power of minus 9 divided by 4 pi. Epsilon value is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12 into the distance between them is 0.4. So 0.4 the square. So after solving you will get 0.059 micronewton. AY is, since you have placed on y axis, so you can write it as AY, or without AY also no problem. problem is a point charge of 5 microcoulomb and minus 3 microcoulomb are placed along a straight line of 10 meter apart. Determine the location of the third charge, that is on 4 microcoulomb, such that it is subjected to no force. So here three charges are there. One charge is 5 microcoulomb, second charge is minus 3 microcoulomb, and third charge is 4 microcoulomb. This 5 microcoulomb charge and 3 microcoulomb charge are placed on the straight line with a distance of 10 meter apart. We need to identify the location of the third charge. So somewhere on the straight line only your third charge is also going to fall, where the force exerted is going to be 0. So the force exerted at this point is going to be 0. Now there are three possible ways of placing this 4 microcoulomb in this. So we can place this 4 microcoulomb after charge Q2, or in between charge Q1 and Q2, or before Q1. So the location of third charge may be between Q1 and Q2 as shown here, or between after Q2 or before Q1. So for the analysis purpose, I will consider Q3 is placed after Q2. And this is how I'm going to place the charge to identify the location of my third charge. Q1, Q2 and Q3. The force exerted at charge 3, that is 4 microcoulomb. At this point it is equal to 0. So it is going to be my effect, and the other two charges is going to be my cause. Therefore the total force exerted at this point is force due to charge Q1 and force due to charge Q2. So we can write it as Fp, that is force at this particular point, is equal to F1p vector plus F2p vector, which is equal to 0. What is F1p? Q1, that is charge available at point 1 and charge available at point P. We can write it as Q1 into Q3 divided by 4 pi epsilon D1p square A1p unit vector plus Q2 into Q3 divided by 4 pi epsilon D2p square A2p vector, which is equal to 0. D1p, the distance between your first charge to the third charge is 10 plus d meter. The distance between your second charge to third charge is d meter. That is why we have written it as here Q1 is going to be, Q1 value is, what is your value of Q1? 5 microcoulomb, and Q2 is minus 3 microcoulomb. Here Q3 value is going to be remain same, so we can take the Q3 outside. 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon is 9 into 10 to the power of 9. We can write it as Q3 9 into 10 to the power of 9. Q1 divided by the distance between point 1 and 3 is 10 plus d the whole square. It is your A1p vector plus Q2 divided by distance between point 2 and 3 is d. So we can write it as d square A2p vector. Here the total net force acting at this point is equal to 0. So equated to 0. So this complete term, when you take towards your right hand side, it is going to be 0. And we have to take LCM. After taking LCM, we'll get 0.18 d square minus 0.108 10 plus d the whole square is equal to 0. When you take this denominator term towards your right hand side, it is going to be 0. So we can form one quadratic equation which is in the form of d square plus d plus some constant term. So after this, when you solve it, you will get two terms. One is R1 is equal to 34.36 meter and R2 is equal to minus 4.36 meter. It is the distance of your third charge. So this is one way of finding out. Even you can identify the location of the charge in between this. So in between this means it will come, your final answer will come between 10, that is 0 to 10 meter. If you place it before this Q1, then the value of D will be negative, that is before 10. Here it is 0 to 10. So the value of Q3, if you place it before this Q1, then you will get the value of D as your negative answer. This is how you need to identify. It is one type of problem where we can identify the location of the third charge when it is subjected to no force. Here main thing is this 4 microcoulomb is subjecting to no force. So it is going to be your effect, and rest all other charges is going to be your cause. And so why here I am not considering the unit vector, and the unit vector as AY means it is placed on the straight line, and in the ordinates we are considering this axis to be AY axis. This is how you need to solve the problem.